and today's topic is a scope and memory allocate variable. And scope the Java garbage collection, and this after there's lots of Java memory, and Java heap space, and Java stack memory, and memory allocated in Java, and different types. There are three types of variable. Uh, Instance instance variable, local variable, and static variable. And the Java heap space, and used to the Java runtime allocate memory, and of the object and a JRE classes here we created and object, and it is always creating heap space. And the garbage collection run on the heap memory, and the free memory used to the object and does not have the reference variable. And the object creating in the heap space, and is the global access and can be the referred from the application. And stack memory, and the stack memory used to the executional the thread, and the contain the method specific value, and reference the other object. And in the heap of getting reference from the method. And stack memory always refer to the last in first out. And method invoke the creating a stack memory, and the method hold the local primitive value, and reference the object. And heap and stack memory in Java. And heap stack of memory uses in a uses in the uh, stack and heap memory, which is the reference of the about the heap memory, and the primitive object in reference variable. And next one is the as soon as the um, the heap space in the main method is a float, and the Java runtime creating Java runtime environment. And next one is a scope of variable in Java. And scope of variable in the part of the variable is the accessible identifier, the lexical static scope, and variable can be determined. And compile time identifier is the function the Java programming organizing the time. And the every class is part of the convert the underscore, and the categories. And next one is the method classes scope, and the member variable. And the member variable declare the inside the class, outside the function, and they can be directly accessed anywhere in the class. And for example, we declare the class variable, and anywhere in the class but outside the method. And access specifier is the method a member variable, and does not specify scope of the within class. And member variable can be the accessible outside the class. And uh, uh, pro, mm, local variable. And the variable declare inside the method have the method and level scope of the access outside the method. And next one is a next one is a the exist after method and executional over, and method scope and executional time of the variable, and pass of the parameter of the method. And static, and the uses this keyword in the identifier between the local variable class, and access, and access inside the class. And uh, Local variable is declared inside the part of the bracket and bracket under, and in the method has the scope of the bracket only. And next one is a and mm, outside the scope of the specifier regularly executed, and variable inner outer class, and must have the uses. That's all about today's topic. Thank you.